What do you think working in 3D? Hi, I am Bernard from Short Story Factory and I will try to explain in this video what's the catch in working in 3D space. Mainly I wanted to do this video because some of my friends that are drawing artists or work in graphic design had a problem understanding the difference between working in Photoshop and working in After Effects. Now, Photoshop also has an option nowadays, in 2021, to work in 3D space. With that I mean to say to work on a 3D workbench. But After Effects is better at this stuff. Anyway, this video should explain to you the difference and the pros for working in 3D with 2D layers. Now, to keep this short, let's get to it. Here you see me in real life putting down on my workbench a blue layer, a red one, and we define layer order in Photoshop or any other Adobe program that works with videos or pictures in a way that I'm putting these layers down. The first layer will be one on top, then what's not covered by the first layer will be visible by layer 2. Layers can be various shapes. Of course we can cut them out and then we shall see the layers below and so on. So that's the basic principle. So let's open After Effects right here. Now I will fetch two characters that are made in Photoshop. There are two 2D characters, so basically two 2D layers from our cartoon The Softening Squad. So let me put them on work area here, adjust the position, and let me get another one. So Melissa and Michael. Alright, so we have I will move here. I will adjust them to the scene, but we have two classic layers as in Photoshop, one behind the other, and the first one, number one, Melissa, is the first, and the Michael is number two, as you can see here in this little square that I'm working in right now. Do note these stopwatches. What they are going to do later on is define the position or all the various stuff that you can do with these layers through time. But first I will have to create a new object, camera, in order to enter or to use 3D space. I'll get a warning here, alright. So the layers must be in 3D to use the 3D space properly. And how you're going to do that? Okay, let me just make a null object that will control my camera. It's easier that way. I suppose you wouldn't have to do that, but anyway. These are all actually little tricks on how to work in After Effects as well. So by clicking this here, I made all of my layers 3D. And we can see here that we have 3 axes in space. I will connect the position of camera to the controlling null object. The same is true here. As you can see, I have the third axis. I don't have the actual visual now of our characters. If I switch on and off, then I lose the third axis. Okay, and now I'll go here and click on a custom view. So camera one is our camera that we made, and custom view will show us our workspace in voila 3D. So nothing to it. We don't see our layers right now on camera 1 because the camera is where it is. I will adjust the camera right now. You can adjust this in real time using these stopwatches as well. So basically changing the position, but it's quicker if you just move the layers. And I have them now more or less where I want them. I will click and drag this here. Alright, and now I will show you the basic stuff you can do actually with 3D workspace. So we have Melissa behind Michael here, and that's because the third position, the depth, defines what the camera sees first. Now when I have changed the third position, you see. Then I changed basically the positions of the layers, and I can do this through time. So this is regardless of the actual layer numbering. And I'll make these keyframes here that are moving through time and show you the basic principle what we are making, or what can be made by working with 2D layers in 3D space. So basically we are moving our layers from before in real time, and so we got this path here, and Michael now is going around Melissa here in 3D on the workbench. Let me adjust this. It looks like this. If I animated the walk cycle, let's say in Adobe Character Animator, which is a quicker way to do it, you could do it also in the After Effects, the Michael will be walking. Now, let me load the more complex scene here from our animation called the Unhackables, and you will have here this little guy navigating the scene, and the scene is made out of 2D layers in Photoshop. So he's going around one layer to the other, behind this frame and through the door. The door is also a layer as on itself, and the frame also. So this is it from this tutorial video, or how to do video, however you want to call it. Please do check our content out. We don't usually do this kind of videos. What we do is transfer written short stories, science fiction, fiction and fantasy into visual art, let's say. So that, if that is what you would be interested in, check our other videos out. Also, if you find that interesting, do subscribe. And if you want to support us even further, then we do have a Patreon page, the link of which will be in the comments. Bye!